You want to try what? Hey y'all, I'm Jess, also known here on YouTube as the Minimal Millennial. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, I'm so glad that you're here. On this channel, I talk about my journey to a more minimal and overall more fulfilled life. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about low impact and sustainability options. When I first started my minimalism journey, I really also got interested in a more sustainable lifestyle and trying to be more low waste in our home. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the sustainable swaps we made, as well as some changes that we made in our lifestyle to be more low impact and low waste. The first sustainable swap that we decided to make was going from the typical plastic toothbrushes to a more sustainable bamboo toothbrush. I knew that it was closing in on the time for us to switch out our toothbrushes, so I felt like that was an easy swap that we could make. I tried to do some research on the toothbrushes that are out there. I wanted to make sure that not only were we choosing something that was bamboo and biodegradable, I wanted to go past that kind of immediate sustainability and think about things like packaging. I really took the time to look around and research companies that I felt like I could support. The company that I chose, and ultimately the toothbrush that I chose, comes from the Humble Company. They have a lot of great practices that I can really agree with. First of all, their packaging is completely recyclable. Many of the options that I was looking into came in plastic packaging, and I kind of felt like, okay, so my toothbrush is biodegradable, but everything else that it comes in is not. This toothbrush is biodegradable, the bamboo part. The bristles are BPA free. They are designed by dental hygienists in Sweden, people that know about teeth. The other thing that I really liked about the Humble Company is that they give back. They actually have a program called the Humble Smile Foundation. Every purchase goes towards helping a child in need and supporting that program for oral hygiene in just different parts of the world. So I thought that that was really great. You can actually buy them on Amazon directly from the company. So when you actually click to shop on their website, it takes you to the Amazon page. And so I knew that when I was buying my toothbrush on Amazon, I was giving my money directly to that company, and that eventually some of that money was going to make its way to children in need through their nonprofit organization. The second more sustainable thing that we are trying in our home is recycling. When I decided that we were going to try to do some more sustainable things, my husband quickly agreed that recycling would be something easy, or at least something that he was used to, that he could get on board with. And so I decided to look into our recycling program here in our town. I did find out that it's a pretty good program. They accept a lot of things that you're used to, kind of your typical recyclable material. They do offer bins that you can purchase from them to recycle your items in, but they also allow you to use your own, bins or whatever you want to use, as long as you have their free stickers on the bins. I felt like I would have more of a choice in something that would actually work and be functional in our home as far as day-to-day recycling, and so that's what we chose to do. One thing that I definitely made sure to do before we actually started the program was to sit down and kind of have a family discussion about it and make sure that everybody was on board and knew how this would work. We talked about the things that our city actually recycles and the things that they accept. For plastic, they only accept plastics 1 and 2, and they don't accept glass at all, which is kind of a bummer. It's one of the easiest things to recycle, so that kind of sucks. After our family discussion, I had to pick out what containers we were going to use. I knew that I wanted it to be something that we could use in our home, like in our kitchen next to our trash can every day, but then also easily move out to the street for recycling day. So I ended up choosing these containers from Amazon. Actually, it's kind of awesome because part, if not all, of the container is actually recyclable itself in our town. So if and when I ever needed to, I could just recycle these things. But They are awesome because they stack up and they just stand there next to our trash can. They don't take up very much space. It's just something that's easy to think about. So when you're going to the trash can, you can look right there and say, oh, well, this might actually be recyclable, so let me just toss it in here. Since we started recycling, I have noticed a huge impact on at least how I'm feeling about waste in general. I think that recycling in general has helped me kind of even just think about things like food waste differently. So the last sustainable swap that we will be making this month, we haven't made it yet, is toilet paper. I thought this would definitely be something that was easy to do. I'm a little bit worried because of quality. We have always gone with something like Charmin or something that's like super soft and delicate, but I'm interested to make this swap to a recycled toilet paper. I've looked at options like bidets and things like that. I cannot get on board. So I felt like buying recycled toilet paper, something that is made from all recycled materials, was something I could definitely do. The reason that we haven't made the swap just yet is because we did still have about half a package of our typical toilet paper left when we decided to go ahead and make these swaps. And so I felt like we should go ahead and use that before I actually buy our next, thing of toilet paper. But when we do buy our toilet paper next, which I think I will be doing that this week actually, we are going to be switching to a brand called Who Gives a Crap. I think that name is awesome. I saw it on another YouTube video and I thought I could definitely try that. I had looked at options like 7th Generation, and there's a couple of other, name brand, I guess you would say, things that that do recycled toilet paper, but unfortunately 7th Generation has changed hands like recently. I don't even know when, but I do know that the company that has taken them over, I have had issues with their ethics and their policies in the past, and so I just can't really buy their recycled toilet paper. But with Who Gives a Crap, it's really awesome. It gets delivered to your door. It comes wrapped individually in paper, which I kind of think is useless. I definitely think there would be a better way that you could do that, like maybe just not wrapping it at all, just send it in the box. It's gonna be wiping things and getting dirty anyway, so I don't really see the point in the individual wrap. One thing that I really liked about them was that you have different options for the type of toilet paper that you want to purchase. So they actually have 100% bamboo toilet paper. My husband was like, no, I'm already putting bamboo in my mouth. I'm not putting it anywhere else. So he wasn't with that. But they also have 100% recycled toilet paper, which I think is really great. Obviously, they're using other resources that have already been used and just putting them back into something that is reusable. They also have a couple of different products on their website. So they do have toilet paper, they have facial tissue, and they also have paper towels. So if that's something that you use in your home, that's definitely an option for you to get something that's more sustainable and recycled. But the one thing that I really love about Who Gives a Crap is their mission. They give 50% of their profits back to help build toilets. Now, that might kind of sound silly for those of us living in places like the United States where we have access to toilets literally anywhere we go. But there are so many people in this world that do not have access to a good sanitation system or toilets in general. And so this company's mission is to actually give their money back to organizations that are building toilets and making toilets accessible around the world. I'm actually going to read a little bit from their website to kind of give you more insight into their impact. To do our part, we donate half of our profits to nonprofit organizations working to improve access to hygiene, water, and basic sanitation in developing countries. To date, we've donated 1.8 million Aussie dollars. That's the equivalent of over 1.3 million, which is enough to help tens of thousands of people in need, and we're just getting started. Yeah, so needless to say, I can get behind that. We are going to be purchasing our first order this week, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So those are just a few of the more sustainable and low impact things that we are trying in our home. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that it kind of gives you guys some inspiration or even ideas on ways that you can reduce your impact and your eco footprint even just by changing just small things and inexpensive things in your home. If you guys have tried any of these products or have made some sustainable swaps in your home already, I would love to hear about it. Definitely drop a comment below and let me know how it's going, if it's working for you. Maybe some products you guys would recommend or things that I should try. I would love to hear all of that. I would also love to have you guys follow me on Instagram at the.minimal.millennial. I have been already posting a lot of content there, inspiration, quotes, ideas, and things that I'm trying. So definitely follow me there if you want to stay in the know. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on my minimal journey and let me know how things are going with yours. Until next time, don't forget, the most important things in life aren't things. Bye, guys.